my name is Amy King and I will be auditioning for the part of Charlotte in Wasted. I'm stood in front of the classroom and the classroom's hot and I feel like I'm drowning. I'm staring at the kids and I'm thinking, who the fuck are you lot anyway? I'm looking at them and I can't see children, I can just see colours of their jumpers and smudges where their faces should be. Behind me, today's date is written on the board. And I'm trying to pretend I don't know what it means. I'm trying to remember why I wanted to do this in the first place. You can't inspire minds on a timetable like this. I think I'm miserable, Tony. I mean, I stand in the staff room in between classes and I smile along with the others, but they're all so bitter, Tony. They're all so fucking hateful. 30 years in the job and hate everything about it. And so I'm stood in front of the classroom and I'm remembering what it felt like to be in school. Moving through the corridors like with the fucking Roman Empire. I remember what it felt like to be 15, us lot in a party. Like the world was ours, like we owned it. I remember how we used to care for each other and got into fights for each other and built fires and robbed Tesco's and got off our faces. It was exciting, wasn't it? It felt real. What even happened to us? We spend our whole entire time talking to each other, but we have nothing to say to each other till we're fucked. And we spend life retelling life and it's pointless and boring. And I'm staring at the kids and I'm watching them on their phones, slouching in the chairs, and I don't say anything. I just sit there listening to them telling each other to fuck off and I say nothing. I stare at the broken clock and the work peeling off the walls, but I know this is the last time I'll stand here in front of them. The last time. I'm wondering what they'll be like in 10 years from now. And then suddenly I'm remembering Danny. I'm remembering Danny and I'm remembering last night. It was perfect. But then I woke up and I looked at him and thought about the future. 6 months down the line, a year, maybe 2, I'll be distant, worn out by him, and he'll be pretending nothing's changed out of pride. He'll put his doubts away, convince himself to be this man he tells me only I can make it, this better man he talks about, but really we'll be stifled and clinging to each other as tight as we can to accept the fact that there's nothing you can give a person that don't take half of them away. So I'm stood in front of the classroom. The classroom's hot and I feel like I'm drowning. I walk out of the classroom. I open the door and walk out of the classroom. The children are shouting after me. I ignore them. I walk down the corridor, turn left, walk down the stairs. Kids everywhere. I swim through them, turn left again. The doors. I open the doors. I'm in the air. It's raining gently. It's nice. And I'm walking towards the bus stop. I'm making a decision. I'm leaving. This is it. And I come here and I buy a drink, one for you and one for me, Tony. And I take them to the chair in the corner of the room. And I remember the first time they served us in here. And I stare at the pie pint and the empty chair. And I'm remembering you, Tony. And I'm smiling to myself. This is the first weekend of the rest of my life.